Alright guys, thanks for clicking on my video for starters, but today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing a security camera that I was sent to review. So full disclaimer, I did not pay for this, it was sent to me for review. But I am giving my full honest opinion. I wasn't paid or anything to lie or falsify anything, so it's going to be my honest review. So here is the unboxing. Just give you guys a heads up. So far, I love this thing. Really good value for your money. I have Ring cameras, I have Blink cameras, and this thing competes with them all, let me tell you. So this is the stand for it. I really like the way the stand is set up. It's really easy to maneuver, and that piece comes off. It actually just unscrews where you can bring the camera inside or move it close to a charger. It's got a USB cable. It's a micro USB. And also, another thing products are doing now that I love is giving a template, like a sticker template for your screw holes. So if you're mounting it right into like wood or something where you don't need the anchors, just go ahead and screw it in. But if you're using like drywall or something like that where you need the anchors, that'll get you lined up perfectly. And then here's the camera. It's a little bit bulky, but not in a bad way. Like, it's not big, it's not ugly. It's got a really good weight to it, so it doesn't feel like cheap and flimsy. The stand right here just kind of screws in, threads in, and I didn't do it, but you can get a little wrench on there and like really tighten it up good. You can see the flat spot on there. But you can mount it just about any way you want. You can loosen it up and kind of maneuver it at any angle. Go ahead and peel the covers off here. So this thing is actually really cool too. It has a motion detection. It's got a speaker on the back. Down at the bottom is the little hole is where you can charge it. For me personally, with my big fingers, I like just taking the whole rubber thing off the bottom to charge it because it exposes the little buttons and SD card slot. On the front of it though, there's a motion sensor, so the camera's not always going, so it's not going to kill your battery. So there you can see that's a recharge it in the middle. You have the SD card slot, you have a power on the left and a reset button on the right. Now, full disclaimer as well, I am also not using an SD card. This takes a micro SD card. I have not used it with one. I'm just using it as is, and I haven't had any issues so far, but I could definitely see it being better suited with an SD card. That's probably going to save your videos and whatnot. This will send pictures, like a screen grab, to my phone, like if it detects motion, but a little bit more here showing just like how maneuverable this base is. And then going through the instructions here a little bit, very simple to set up. So like I said, there's the just kind of explanation of what's going on with the camera. You've got a mic at the bottom, you've got the motion sensor right above that. It's got a little spotlight, which is really cool. It's got the motion detection, super simple to set up on your phone. You do need 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. A lot of routers nowadays are dual band. I think most are dual band, which gives you a 2.4 and a 5.0 gigahertz network. Luckily mine does, because you do need a 2.4. If you don't have one of those, like right off the bat, you should be able to enable something in your settings of your router, so definitely check that out. Don't just go out and buy a new router, because chances are you can enable it. Like mine, by default, that was turned off. So like I was telling you earlier, I do have multiple cameras. I have Blink cameras, I have Ring cameras, I have, I believe it's Wise, and then there's another one we have, and then also this one now. So this one I wanted to put in an area where it's probably not going to really see a lot of traffic. This is like my backyard. This is like the garage. So this is going to be kind of like facing my back driveway, which is fenced in. It's an area I definitely wanted to be able to keep an eye on, but it's not going to be like a main camera for me. So this is going to be like a backyard thing. If somebody hops my fence and is walking around the backyard, this is definitely going to let me know. I love the way this mount is set up, because the camera is rechargeable. Where something like a Ring doorbell camera, I pop the cover off, I take the battery out, bring it inside and charge it. This, it's all built into the camera, so you're actually going to have to remove the camera to charge it, which is no big deal. I truthfully didn't really like that at first, but after I kind of had it set up for a day or so and thought about it more, I was like, you know what, that's not actually a big deal, because it's just as easy to remove this off the base as it is to open up my other camera, bring the battery inside and charge it. So All right, guys, so once again, thank you for watching my video. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the camera now that I've kind of got like some basic facts I'll spit out. I'm gonna show you right here some video clips, just kind of showing the quality of the camera. Right now, the sun is out and it is basically aimed right at the camera, so I'll try to get something out there now. I'll get something a little bit later when the sun goes down, but it's not like fully dark. And then I'll get something when it's fully dark. And then I'll get something with my garage light on, which is like just basically like one of those bright LED lights that just kind of shines down. Kind of give you guys basically a visual representation of what the camera's like, because that's kind of like, for me personally, that's kind of the biggest thing. Most of the camera interfaces are pretty generic and self-explanatory. There's nothing fancy about them. You really just like want to know, like, what's the camera look like? You know, what kind of quality can I expect? How is the audio? You know, if it detects motion but I can't see the people, am I going to be able to hear them? You know, some people are going to use these at their front door, you know, might want to talk to the Amazon driver or something like that. So I'll get you guys some clips of that right here. Oh wow, that thing does have a freaking bright light. So it's not super bright on the ground, but it's definitely enough to scare you. So this is a night vision test. It's like 95% dark outside. It's probably about 6 o'clock. My shadow. So here's the light off, and then I'm just gonna walk out here. You can see it detects, I think, and then boom. And I just got an alert on my phone that it detected motion. So super cool. That is awesome. And then when there's no motion, light goes out. So let's move again in the view, and boom. So I really like that a lot. That is really cool. Video quality. I never really kind of touch on video quality in this video, so I'm gonna make a quick clip about that. During the day, video quality is great. It is phenomenal. I mean, for $40, like, I really don't think you can beat it. I love it. I have no complaints. It's not a 4K image, but it's easily, it says HD, and then you can go to SD. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if HD is 720 or 1080, but there is a noticeable difference between SD and HD. You can easily make out a face. So the camera has night vision, and it's black and white when it's in night vision, as are most, I believe. But with that light that it has, that's a really intense light. So if you're within probably 10, 12 feet of the camera, it basically clicks back into color mode because that light's on. And I think because it's so dark, though, that it tries to enhance the image. So you could definitely see there's, you know, a little bit of graininess, you know, a lot of pixelation, stuff like that. But I do want to disclaim, my camera is basically at my routers. We have the mesh routers. They are like over here in the house in the front corner, and that camera is out of the house on the opposite corner mounted to the garage. So it's even farther than just being on the side of the house. So it is definitely like reaching for a signal. The app does tell you it has a weak signal, but I have had no issues so far. I just wanted to mention that because that could possibly play a part in the streaming video quality. Yeah, so back to the regular video. So now that you've seen that, basically let's just kind of talk about it, give my thoughts. I like it. Genuinely, I like it. So as of right now, as of me making this video, the camera is $39.99, and I've got the Amazon ad pulled up right here. Just searching it up. It's ANRAN, outdoor camera, wireless, 1080p, battery powered wireless camera with siren, indoor and outdoor, rechargeable, surveillance camera, works with Alexa, night vision, human detection, 2.4 gigahertz, Wi-Fi, C2 white. So kind of a long name, but you know, just getting a bunch of basically search terms out there, you know, so you can find it really easy. But like I said, $39.99 right now on Amazon. Right now there is a 20% coupon on Amazon, so I can't speak for how long that's going to be there. It is about to be Black Friday, so that might be like a special sale. But yeah, I mean, the camera itself online for the most part seems to have good reviews. The app has great reviews, which is very surprising. If you guys have messed with the wireless camera market, you'll know that some of the apps are really, really, really screwy, and terrible, to be honest with you. I have 2 no-name brand cameras that I've had for a couple years now, so I'll give them the benefit that they are older, you know, kind of like before cameras became like so widely used, you know, like it was kind of rare to have them. But the apps are just terrible. Like you click to open the camera view, and some of these, like, it's like a 30-second delay. Like it just loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. And this has been on like numerous different Wi-Fi networks. This one does not do that. So I would say most times I click on it, there's 10 seconds or less before I have live video. I can watch it when I'm watching it on my phone, when I'm out there messing with the camera. There's obviously a delay. There's almost always gonna be a delay, but it's very quick. You know, like if I say something right here, right now, the camera has repeated it by the time I'm saying this. So not a bad lag at all. Like, to be honest, like I've been sent stuff to review before, and it's just been really poor quality, like poor quality packaging. The build quality of the item was just cheap and, you know, flimsy, and they basically just wanted to get the product out there for people to see it and have me say it was great. This is not one of those. This genuinely, like, I would pay for this. I might order a couple more of these so I can have like a couple apps or a couple cameras through that ecosystem. Like I said, right now we got the Ring doorbell camera. We've got the Blink, which I don't like. I like this camera better than the Blink, and I spent a lot of money on that. None of those were sent to me for free. And yeah, so like, just basically, like, my point is every time I try to use the camera, it works. Some of these other ones, yeah, I gotta like hard close the app and reset it. Sometimes I gotta disconnect the camera from power or pull the battery and reset it. The Blink ones, I have to repair them frequently. So a lot of times they're not even paired because it's just a pain in the butt. So yeah, I'm trying to just think of like anything that I don't like. Like, there's genuinely really nothing negative to say about this. And I've had it up for probably 5 days now, give or take. We've had some rain, we've had some snow, we've had warm sunny days like today, and it's really unfazed by it all, you know. But yeah, as for what's in the package too, though, I really do like that they give you really good instructions. So it's not like some of the really cheap ones that are like poorly translated. They're good instructions. They're picture, text. I don't even know if that focused, so I do apologize about that. There it goes. But good instructions. And then my favorite, stickers. I love stickers. I don't know about you guys, but anything that comes with a sticker, like, automatically gets bumped up a little bit. Good cable it comes with. It is fairly short though, maybe 3 feet, like your average like iPhone charger. It is micro USB. I wish it was USB-C, but I'm sure this is probably a lot cheaper to implement than USB-C. It just seems like that's always more expensive. But aside from that, like, I really have no complaints. There is a light on there, so the light is supposed to come on automatically, like if it detects motion, and I think it's kind of a theft deterrent as well as to help the camera see. Like, if you're close by, it can light up, you know, make your face glow. But if there's night vision, that shouldn't be an issue. I do like that fact though. I have not been able to test that out yet because when it's been dark, I've been busy and I haven't been able to mess with the camera at night yet. So hopefully I can mess with that when I'm getting these clips. But yeah, that is a cool feature. It did come on in the house. So when I set the camera up, I had it inside for about 2 days and I had it charging. I just didn't get a chance to mount it outside yet. And when I moved it, when my kitchen was dark, it did come on and it was bright. Like, it, you know, took me back a little bit because I wasn't expecting it. I forgot the camera was on. So yeah, 5 out of 5, guys. I like it. And I will leave a link down below from the seller where it'll take you right to the Amazon ad where you can buy one. Of course, they got Prime, because if you buy stuff these days and it doesn't have Prime, that drops you a few points, because then you gotta wait for it. You know, Prime, for most people, you're gonna get that stuff like the next day or day after maybe. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys like this review, please leave a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below if you have questions about the camera. I'll periodically come back and answer some. And if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. This is kind of the stuff I like to do. Very soon I will have a actual studio that I'm building where I can do much more detailed, better looking unboxings than just sitting at my desk, you know, showing the stuff. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.